Hey, DeMorcerf here again with a bit of a late vlog, but what can I say, it was 4th of July weekend, so anyways, got some figures to talk about here, all WCFs, like a whole bunch of them actually. So here I finally got the Volume 11 Mr. 2 Bone Clay transformed into Nami. So yeah, this is the last one from Volume 11 that I didn't have, and now I have all of them. So now I'll finally be able to do review of Volume 11. Oh, and yes, I do have a haircut now. Anyways, and then I actually managed to finally get one from Volume 0, which has been really hard to get my hands on, but I finally got a young version of Garp. I should be getting Goldie Roger pretty soon as well. And he also comes with little baby Ace, for whatever reason, who looks kind of stoned actually. But yeah, there's that. Pretty nice. And Volume 13 I managed to get some more of. I finally got Chopper doing his little hiding pose where he hides behind stuff, except he's completely out in the open. Really nice looking. Really like it, especially the hat. And also Volume 13, I got the Hiking Bear finally for a really nice price. I got it for 1,500 yen off of Mandarake, which is really nice because I saw it before for 2,000 yen and decided to pass on it. But this time I just had to get it for that price. I couldn't pass them up because it's the Hiking Bear, and we all must bow down to the Hiking Bear, or he'll kick your ass or something. I don't know what happens. And then I got a whole bunch from Volume 14. First up being Sengoku, and I got two of the Admirals, Kizaru and Akainu. I still haven't yet gotten Aokiji, but they popped up on Play Asia randomly again after they had already sold out on them. So I managed to get him off of there, which is really nice. So yeah, there's these two. I really like the sitting poses. I'm really glad they went with that. It's just a very unique choice, and they really look very awesome. And I also got Ace, as you can see, with the chains and such. I wasn't really initially planning on getting him, but then I decided, why not? So yeah. And I also ended up getting Kobe as well. I wasn't really planning on getting him, but it was really cheap, about 400 yen, so I was like, why not? And it looks pretty nice too, so yeah. So once I get Aokiji, I'll be able to do a review of Volume 14. I won't be getting Ors Jr. or Sentomaru though, because, well, I don't really want Sentomaru in the first place, and Ors Jr. I did initially want, but he's one of the rares, and he's been on Mandarake for like around 3,500, 4,000 yen, which is really ridiculous, and I'm not paying that much for a WCF. But, anyways, on to pre-orders. First, actually, a couple of things that I actually forgot to talk about last week. First being this, which I'm really quite excited about, is a re-release of the Yotsuba Summer DX Vacation Revoltech, which is being re-released and is going to come out this month already, which is really, really awesome that they finally decided to re-release this one, because they've released the regular version countless times now, which I have that one already, but this is the one that I really would have wanted, rather than that one, because the faces are much better and it comes with a whole bunch more stuff. And now I can finally get it. And actually it was out of stock for a while, but now apparently it is in stock again, which is really nice. So you guys can get it if you want. And moving on, Nendoroid Nymph from Sora no Otoshimono. Same line as the Ikaros Nendoroid from a few weeks back. Comes with a bag of potato chips and some cut off wings and stuff. This one didn't really grab me as much as the Ikaros did, so I'm probably not going to pick this one up, but you know, it looks nice. It's just doesn't really grab me. But anyways, and there's this Nendoroid Petite Fate Stay Night expansion set, which comes with these 5 figures. It's the Berserker, Lancer, Saber, and some other mode, I don't really know what it was called. Archer and Caster. They look really, really nice, actually. I'm going to be getting this pretty much solely for the Berserker, which is pretty damn awesome. But the other ones look really nice too. The Lancer kind of reminds me of something out of the old Final Fantasy games, personally. But looks really nice. And then we have a few Figuart Zeros that went up for pre-order, which here we've got Nami in the time skip variation, looking really quite nice, and Sanji, not too much different. Brooke, who looks really awesome, and Usopp, which is for some reason the one where they forgot to put the pictures up on the various pre-order sites, which they do every so often for figure-arts. I don't know why, but they still sell out anyways, regardless of whether they have a picture or not. But yeah, I managed to get all 4 of them. Actually, I saw that they went up for pre-order on the various sites when I got off of work Friday morning, and obviously Ami was down when I checked it on my phone. But then I got home and decided to check Ami again, and they were all up there available for pre-order, so I managed to get all of them, which is pretty lucky, I guess. But they're pretty much all sold out now, so I don't know. Although in my experience, figure arts seem to be a little easier to find on the aftermarket than the Portrait of Pirates are. But yeah, the nice thing about these though is that they look really nice, but they're really cheap. Like the most expensive one is Brooke, who's about $25. Like Nami is just $20, so really nice, really cheap. Anyways, moving on, we have chibi-arts Nami, which is a very promising line that Bandai has started up, which is like obviously like kind of their answer to Nendoroids, I guess. So we're getting like Nendoroid-ish figures of various One Piece characters and such. Though still is yet to see how they stack up compared to Nendoroids, since the first one, Boa Hancock, is set out to come out this month. But anyways, here's Nami. See, she comes with a tangerine. She also comes with like a face with her tongue sticking out and a little OK sign or whatever. Of course, she comes with her claim attack, and then there's this depressed looking pose. Though I'm a little disappointed that she doesn't have like a face with the berry signs in her eyes. But anyways, and then moving on, there's this repaint version 1.5 of Ace, the Neo Ace, which was re-released previously as a 7-Eleven exclusive, but now it's like being re-released again. Apparently they updated it a little more compared to the 7-Eleven version, and I think it's a Mega Tree Shop exclusive. This time it's going to be a lot easier to get than the 7-Eleven one, obviously. But yeah, still, I think what's really the point when they have the Neo DX one, which just looks a lot better and has a much better pose. But anyways, and then lastly we have g.e.m series Elizabeth from Gintama. which is yeah, not much to say about it really. Kind of a plain looking figure. As you can see, you can fit an entire other figure inside of it apparently. Kind of amusing, I guess. The problem with this one though is that it's an exclusive and the price is not too great either. 5,200 yen for a rather plain looking figure that doesn't seem to come with much of anything. And let's see, it says something down here that it's Mega Tree Shop exclusive and Mega House will need at least 3,000 orders to manufacture this item. If that number is not reached, the production of it will be cancelled, which is kind of weird. But yeah, this one I've been kind of iffy on ever since it was announced, whether I want it or not. It was all kind of based on how much it was gonna cost and what it potentially came with, because obviously it's just kind of doesn't have a lot going on. But Elizabeth is pretty awesome. Still, I just don't know, that price is a little too high for something that's just kind of plain looking. But anyways, that's about it for this week. So yeah, and I also got some new Miracle Battle cards, but I'll do that in a separate video since I got like 4 booster boxes and that's a bit much to talk about in here in this video, which is already too long to begin with. So until next week, this is DeMorcerf, and yeah, goodbye.